Not only is this weekend the Coke 600, but it's also Memorial Day. Drivers have always used this weekend to honor those who have served, and this year is no different.
Well, the physical challenge, first of all, just the thought of running an extra 100 miles further than we go all year. For me as a driver, I know that there's going to be a time in the race when I'm going to get tired, I'm going to get a little hangry, and I'll have a snack inside the car to get me through those moments, but it's a long race. And then when I think about it from a broader picture and kind of zoom out a bit, what it means for our country and what this weekend means and what Memorial Day means and what we celebrate all of the lives for so long that have been sacrificed for this country so that we can do things like race, we can do things like all the other live sports and live in this country.
Driver of the #1 car for Trackhouse Racing, Ross Chastain, will be using his car to honor the late Army Specialist Kevin McRae through a partnership with Folds of Honor.
So when we put these programs together and a group like Jockey wants to be on the World 600, they want to be on this race on Memorial Day weekend to shine a light on Folds of Honor and what they've done. What I'll get to see and who I'll get to meet this weekend is Allie, the daughter. And so when she comes, she earned and was awarded a scholarship through Folds of Honor and went to school and is now nursing in the same hospital that her dad was actually a patient in towards the end. So to have Allie come and experience this is a time for her and her family.
When you lose somebody of grief and that death, you're rallied around so many people, but as it goes on, it kind of just feels like, yeah, this becomes our normal. And to have somebody who feels so honored to be able to race around the track with his name on that car, and also just to be able to share his legacy, it's healing for us because it keeps my dad's memory alive.
The Jockey really went all out with Folds of Honor and the McRae family, not only in the NASCAR mandated spots, but the McRae family name is on the quarter panel, which is like the prime spot on the side of the car.
For my dad's legacy to be demonstrated so beautifully on this race car, and on the car it actually says where sacrifice meets hope, right? So, my dad ultimately died, years later because of the extent of his injury, but there are so many families who don't welcome their loved ones home, right? And they've made that ultimate sacrifice, and Folds of Honor gives hope to those families who make those ultimate sacrifices.
Allie will get to touch it and get to physically be there with the car, and then when we race, you can feel the horsepower in your chest. Yeah. And I think that when they feel that and hear that, it's going to be really cool for us. I'm excited. I won't get to see it, but hopefully somebody gets it on video so I can see it when we're done.
The McRae family will take part in other events throughout the weekend that honor those who have served, then watch their family name proudly driven around Charlotte Motor Speedway.